Well, let's talk about some guys. Anthony, it's been a journey this season, up and down. Who has been the most important Met to this point to you?
You know, to me, Niki, Francisco Alvarez's contributions can't be overlooked here. He has had a monster impact on that team. In games that he's played, the Mets are 30-14. Pitchers have a 3.42 ERA when they throw to Alvarez, which is almost a run better than the next best catcher down the depth chart on the Mets. Plus, he's got an 844 OPS, guys. He has had an impact on this lineup in terms of lengthening it a great deal. I felt early on in the season when he was out that they were a little shy in the lineup department, and his addition makes the bottom part of it so much more threatening to me. Look, I think that Francisco Lindor might be their best player right now, but to me, this guy is about 20 minutes away from being the Mets' best player for about the next 10 years.
It's a great answer, Mac. I agree with you completely. He's been ultra valuable, ultra important. He would be at the top of my list as well. And if you look statistically, it probably is Lindor or maybe Brandon Nimmo, but I'm a pitching guy at heart, so I have to go with the best pitcher, and that has been Luis Severino, who in my mind is a guy that really hasn't gotten enough credit for the first half that he had. Throughout the offseason, spring training, we talked about, well, this guy's not going to stay healthy. Lo and behold, he's made every start. He leads the Mets in innings. He has been their best pitcher by just about every measure. You know, there was a time that he could have been the Mets All-Star representative today in Texas. So I just don't think the Mets would be in the spot that they're in. They wouldn't have been able to weather some of the stuff that they did without the contributions of Severino, and they're going to lean on him just as heavily in the second half.
Yeah, I think there's a case to be made for both those guys and a lot of guys. Really, J.D. Martinez is kind of an obvious guy, but I'm going with the OMG guy, Jose Iglesias. Do you know that he showed up on May 31st, just when they started to turn it around? And he's not only had the vibe with the singing and everything else, they all rallied around that, but he's playing really well. We knew he was a great defender. I mean, I could sit and watch him take ground balls all day long. But he's had huge, big hits for this team. He's hitting 500 with runners in scoring position, 536 with 2 outs and runners in scoring position. It's crazy with the impact he's had. So I'm going. Sing it again, Niki. How's it go?
Stop. Oh, my God. Stop. Oh, my God.
Nice duet.
My most important is little purple premise over there. I mean, it makes sense. That's when I turned around.